Kia ora koutou, what's up, coughing?
Noble leader, seek immediate medical attention.
Sorry to interrupt the
Noble leader,
what everyone's
please
actually here to
respond.
see. Not the slideshow.
Please respond. Sierra 259. You are alarming me.
Not sure how long she's gonna stay together. Skies are jammed up anyway. Gotta get you off her, Lieutenant.
Did I die on LOS or something? Or is it on unlimited? I did, that's right.
Stay low. Let me draw the heat. Just deliver that package.
Here's our destination, 6.
I forgot to check my ammo.
Get the package out of there. Remember your objective. Noble, enemy forces blocking the road ahead.
We got a raid. Southeast side. I'm under fire.
Noble,
This is Captain Keyes of the Pillar of Autumn. We are tracking you, Noble, and we've begun our launch sequence. Proceed to dry dock, platform D. I'll be on it myself to receive the package. Better be, soldier, because my countdown is no abort.
Die, you rat.
Got him in my sights.
Spartans, dry dock through that structure across the way. Punch through. We'll back you up.
Keys to Noble Team. We're running out of time here, Spartans.
Let's keep moving.
Are you crazy? That was one of ours.
We're at the pad.
Copy, Noble. My Pelican's ready. Clear an LZ, and I'll meet you there.
Will do, sir.
Copy, Noble. My Pelican's ready. Clear an LZ, and I'll meet you there.
Will do, sir. Man the big gun. You just get to the platform and deliver that package. I'm in position.
Hey, from the grave. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, it's back. It was back yesterday. It just said I was coughing all day, like non-stop. I'm still coughing a little bit, but I think talking's not going to make me cough more now. Well, it's not going to like trigger a coughing fit, so I think I'm okay to stream. I'm not going to do cam because if I do have a big coughing fit, I'd rather that not be on cam. You guys don't need to see me with my fucking eyes watering. How are you doing, Grave? Well, that went really well. I had enough ammo.
Noble, the keys. The pad is clear.
On my way.
6. Time for you to leave. Get the package to the pad and get your ass off this planet. I got your back.
This is Keys on hot approach to Platform Delta. Double 6, get on that mass driver and clear me a path. Cruiser moving into position. I need it dead. Mass driver won't crack those shields. Steady, Spartan.
42. That's really good, guys. It's really good. Just hijack a few Banshees and skip a few doors, and we'll get into runs. I think I feel good enough to put cam on. Let's do that. Wasn't planning on it, but I was planning on no mic, no cam stream again. That's a problem. I have indeed revealed the fact that I have a face.
Your report will have to wait, Lieutenant. The Covenant are jamming all comms to command. Cat needs your help running a counter-op. It's good to have you back. Sorry I came alone. Make him proud.
We've done it.
Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. We're flying this Falcon. Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high rises across the city. When I find them, you hit them hard. Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. We're flying this Falcon. Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high rises across the city. When I find them, you hit them hard.
4 Charlie 27 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, please.
Man, Salt has the best fucking animated emotes on Twitch. So jealous.
Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. We're
I
flying.
really want to practice hijacking those first Banshee spawn.
Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high rises across the city. When I find them, you hit them.
Seriously, it's just not gonna give me any banshees? Here we go.
Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. You're flying this Falcon.
These are not the ones I wanted to practice hijacking. That's okay.
Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high rises across the city. When I find them, you hit them. Hard.
4 Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
We're at the Virant Telecom Tower. Got hunters between us and the jammer.
Copy, 2-7. Help is on the way. Noble 6, I'm sending you coordinates for the Virant Tower. Go get those troopers unstuck. Oh, and don't fall in love with my voice. The closer you get to a jammer, the worse our reception is going to get. Cat out.
Man. The fuck was that?
4 Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
We're at the Virant Telecom Tower. Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
We're at the Virant Telecom Tower. Got hunters between us and the jammer.
Why are they doing that? I've never known them to do this.
4 Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
Okay, that was just bullshit.
Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. You're flying this Falcon. Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high...
Too quiet. Maybe my thing's just quiet. Bitch, I'm attractive.
...across the city. When I find them, you hit them hard.
4 Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
We're at the Virant Telecom
Got him.
Tower. Got hunters between...
Alright. That's enough. This has to be the best song of 2022. I hit this 5 times. One. Two. Still not feeling very good at it. That's better. Hey, Breakspear. Thanks for the good luck. How you doing? That's enough. It's not clean, but whatever, we're getting it. My first shot's coming too early, I think.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff.
I'm doing much better today then, man. Thank you. Still not great. In fact, I'll be right back. Alright, video game playing time.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff. June, I want your eyes on the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, noble team. Spread out. Watch the approach.
Distress beacons coming from just south of you, Commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled. Found the beacon.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
Negative.
Hey, Gil.
Military.
How did your runs
Where
go
are the
today?
troopers?
On your copium down patch runs? Got a few runs to arrival? Wow, man, congrats. That's big.
See anything? Negative. Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. Damn it! Contact!
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
I think you mean Akiwaki.
Falcon, moving to assist.
Oh, okay, that worked. Am I gonna be late for the bus? Almost certainly. It's alright. Honestly, I think this out of bounds is literally easier. I don't want to hear anything. Hey Zifrak, what's up, bro?
Shoot down and
Wait,
the likely.
go
Keep
check,
your
go
distance.
check, reach
sir.
chat.
Let's stay focused.
Nah, that was just me being bad, Zif. I'm pretty sure that out of bounds is completely consistent.
Get the stress beacon.
I've been hitting it at a stupidly high rate during my deathless runs.
Could be the
Zef,
missing
check
troopers.
check
Let's
reach,
check it out.
Halo reach, Discord, Halo runs.
Put us
I
down
popped
on
the
the
fuck
bluff.
off. Also, I've been working on that clear for a while,
June, I want your eyes
and
on
I'm
the
pretty
sky.
certain it's the way to go.
Let's go, 6. All right, Noble team, spread out. Watch the approach.
Distress beacon's coming from just south of you, Commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled. Found the beacon. Make out any ID?
Negative. But it's
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs
So
in the
where are the
structure ahead.
troopers?
Yeah, I just wiped mine. I should probably give it a good wash.
Watch your motion trackers. What the hell was that?
Yeah, that is the way to do the courtyard, Zef. That's the way.
Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. Damn it! Contact!
Well, unless you're TL rushing.
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
Move down to the lower level.
Falcon, moving to assist.
Commander, I'm seeing more hostile activity to the northeast.
taking a little longer than I hoped, Commander. I've cut
Yeah, you gotta do a lot of different things to stay in when he's behaving like that.
Stand down, Noble. Stand down. Contacts neutralized.
Not sure what you mean.
Showing more activity to the east.
That deload's not required for anything, no. It's just a lot. You can do the old seclusive deload and go and deload cat. Like, you have time. You just have to diagonally fly. You know, it's kind of tight. Plus, you cross over like some dangerous loads that can end your run.
Flush him out.
Oh no. Really? Also, that was so not clean. My nade airballed and killed nothing. That was messy.
Cat 6, push back the
Oh no,
attack on
I haven't
sword
practiced
base.
the strat.
Find out what we're dealing with.
Spartans, hostiles north.
Oh no. Dude, what are you doing? What is he doing there?
Cat 6, push back the attack on sword base.
Yo, what's
Find
up,
out what we're
Thesis?
dealing with.
That was some bullshit, man.
Spartans, hostiles north.
Still fine. As long as these guys die.
We've got enemy contact, Spartans.
Well, pretty shit actually.
Limited, but we'll prioritize whatever you need, ma'am.
3 Echo 5-7, headed back to base. But we've got enemy tangles on our 6. How copy?
Oh yeah, I've had so many good runs now. I actually looked back through my VODs today though. Almost all my runs to Exodus have been 36 minutes.
Airview base has an anti-air battery that will help clear
36
the sky.
minutes. Sorry about that, guys. All my runs to LMS basically have been 36 minutes out of LMS. So it's like my normal pace. So I should probably go a little bit slower and make it more consistent, because that's probably too fast. Like there's just no need to go that fast. Hey, what's up, Wheatley? Yeah, good night, Wheatley.
Nice work, Spartans. Head to Farragut Station and get that comms array up and running.
Yeah, I should do. That's wicked. Well, I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe you're sick or something. Like me.
Okay, generator is up and running. Find that comms array. Should be up high.
Well, you still shouldn't be staying up late, Wheatley.
Covenant Corvette moving into position. Cat, 6. Get here quick. We'll meet you inside.
We're stalled in the tower atrium. Cat, where are you?
Good work, Spartans. Return to Sword Base. The rest of your team is inbound, imminent.
It's 5 PM. Fuck, I love this beat.
Corvette's hitting this base hard.
Leave me alone.
6. Head upstairs and assist Emil. George, make sure he gets there.
Depend on it.
What's up, Zaid? This is a whole vibe, thank you. Bitch! Fuck.
Watch down low. Gonna make you bleed. You stand a chance.
Kobe! Kobe!
Noble team, longswords are inbound and ready to push. Order is standing by to take the shot.
Recon Bravo. The sector ahead is dark to electronic surveillance.
Covenant can vault our instruments?
So it would seem. And Command wants to know what they're hiding.
Yes, give me the blue balls. Well, only one of them. Damn. Did you see that guy just go straight up and down for some reason? I think he like stubbed his toe or something.
Negative. Too small. And you're not in the dark zone yet. Engage at your own discretion, but keep moving.
Already engaged.
What's up? Who's John Wilkes Booth again? Is he the guy who like killed Kennedy or something? Ah, Lincoln. Yeah, how did I know that it was a president killer? Interesting. Just wrong president.
Move to assist. They may have intel we need.
You heard us, 6. Keep those civilians alive. Switching cover.
Give us a hand! Reports just keep coming.
Recon Bravo to Noble 2. We lost the civilians. Hold up. Copy dropship. Take cover. Okay, clear. Let's move. Cat, are you seeing this? Covenant structure. Kind of a big pylon. Heavily fortified.
That's the source of our dark zone.
Okay.
Negative. Stick a remote death charge on it. Command is planning something big. They say that pylon dies at dawn.
There's a gate to the southeast of the hydro plant.
Copy. Uploading security codes to you now.
Damn it. Keep stubbing my toe. Why is this album so good? Come on! Fuck! I'm bleeding here. I'm bleeding out.
Be advised, Pony has ID'd 2 hostile anti-aircraft guns southwest of your location.
Commander, go to set up a forward observation.
AA guns should be in visual range. I'm waiting on you
Lima
intel.
4 to
See
Noble
what you can
1.
see.
Those guns are pounding us with high-velocity plasma shells.
Which would mean a strike by the frigate Raptor is also out of the question.
Noble 6, all our birds are stuck out of range unless you can do something about those guns.
I'm bad.
Commander, go to set up a forward observation post here.
Copy that. I'm waiting on you intel. See what you can see. Carter out. 6, AA gun should be in visual range.
Alright, we've lost 40 seconds so far, but it's not the end of the world.
4.6, over.
Six, Pelican inbound with a portable bridge. Once it's in place, head over to the southwest side.
Good work, Noble 6. UNSC air support. Skies are clear.
Copy 2 Lima 4, bombing run, heading 224.6, permission granted, out.
Bridge in position, 6. Keep moving toward those spires. 6, take that south road and see if you can get a better look at those spires. I'll be on comms.
Noble 6, there's a mining facility near your location. Covenant are using it as a command outpost. Troopers on site have already engaged.
New intelligence. Friendly forces near the Covenant outpost have sighted a high-value target. An elite zealot, in fact.
A zealot? We're onto something big, Commander.
Eyes on the prize, Noble. Take out that zealot if you get the chance, but keep moving toward the spires.
I've got a new theory about this Wraith thing, by the way. I'm testing it on runs now. I need more data.
I want you to neutralize that gun by any means necessary. close recon on those spires. We're gonna fly you the rest of the way.
George has a Falcon inbound your position, Lieutenant. Highlighting the LZ now.
Need a lift, Spartan? Spotted some nasty business in the canyon on the way down.
I'll call out targets as we go.
This is a normal run from the grave. The easiest way to tell is the splits on the left, like, oh, unless you're on mobile and can't see the times, but yeah, this, I'm running against my 114. Also, I put Deathless in the title when I'm doing Deathless.
Nice shooting, Spartans.
Stay sharp, 6. We're not out of the canyon yet.
There's the spire.
Solid copy. Dot?
Latest intel suggests these spires may be projecting electromagnetic cloaking shields.
Priority 1, pilot. Gotta know what's in there.
Affirmative, sir. Here we go.
I'm showing hostiles all over the place. Gotta move. Commander, we've got eyes on the spire. Looks like the staging area.
Copy. We have your visual. Dot's working the problem. Stand by.
Noble 5 only believes those spires to be teleportation terminals.
Frigate Grafton is on station ready to kill that spire. But first, we need to power down its shield.
6. I'll hold these bastards off. You find a way to the top of the spire. 6 is on the way up.
Get in there. Take out that shield, Lieutenant. Spartan, I'm en route with a Falcon. We'll pick you up as soon as you knock out...
I thought they blew up.
Get in there. Take out that shield, Lieutenant.
Thanks for the bits from the grave. Fuck. Appreciate it as always, man.
Spartans coming in! Watch your fire!
Still can't believe Holland said yes to this. Let's get that Saber airborne before he changes his mind.
Shit. Shit!
Launch team. Saber is prepped and ready for launch.
6. Get to the Saber before the Covenant wrecks.
Noble Actual to Saber Bravo 029er, over.
Copy, Actual. Colonel Holland?
Affirmative, Noble 5. Welcome to Operation Uppercut. I'll be your control from here on out.
Understood, Colonel.
Noble 6, these Sabers have been customized for orbital defense. You may need to get reacquainted. Rendezvous at Anchor 9 with Frigate Savannah and the other Sabers as soon as you're ready. Holland out.
Multiple unidentified contacts.
Savannah Actual to Saber teams. Be advised, we have bogies inbound.
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are down. Requesting combat support until we can bring them back online.
Here we go, 6. Show them what you can do.
Defensive batteries are at 56%. Hang in there, Saber teams. Anchor 9er to UNSC ships. Impulse drive signatures detected. Fighter class. Heads up, Sabers.
Saber teams, use your guns to take down their shields, then hit them with your missiles.
Defensive batteries at 79%. Buy us another minute, Saber teams. Anchor 9er to all craft in the vicinity. Be advised we show a large attack force inbound. Combat air patrol and Saber teams are directed to engage and defend the station.
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
NA.
9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are back online. Clear the lane. Light them up.
It's always NA. I don't understand how this isn't it. Yeah, just how?
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are back online. Clear the lane. Light them up. Saber teams. Phantom signatures detected on a forward-facing vector. Anchor 9 to all UNSC fighters. Multiple inbound Phantoms. Headed straight for our defensive batteries. Saber teams, we're marking high-value gunboat targets now.
What? Okay, I must be rusty, man. The fuck is this? Alright. try to keep the strength together, man. Oh shit. It's alright.
Anchor 9er to UNSC ships. All targets neutralized. Bravo 029er, you are clear to dock. Activating marker.
Holland to Bravo 029er. Noble 5, you ready to go?
Affirmative, Colonel. I'm out here.
Frigate Savannah in position. Saber team, sound off.
Echo 1, all systems nominal.
Echo 2, good to go.
Echo 3, systems weak.
Echo 4, all systems online.
Solid copy. We are currently jamming the Corvette's comms. Hit it hard while it can't call for help.
Agreed. Saber teams, clear a path to that Corvette.
Warning. Energy fields detected in the Corvette's aft launch bays.
Heads up, Sabers. Multiple impulse drive signatures detected. More bogies incoming.
Echo 2 to Savannah Actual. Where are the reinforcements coming from? I thought the target was jammed.
Must be squadrons coming back from patrol, Echo 2.
Don't let any of them get away, Sabers. Kill them before they bug out and warn that supercarrier what we're up to.
That was a good space too, at least.
Find a way inside.
Scans indicate a structural weakness surrounding a platform.
I played it super risky.
Noble 6.
So what were we? Plus 21.
Topside landing pad. Noble 6. The Savannah's countermeasures won't work forever. Find a way inside and permanently disable that cruiser's communications. As soon as we're sure the Corvette can't squawk, we'll initiate Uppercut Phase 2. Holland to Savannah. Enemy comm relay is now offline.
Copy that. Halting countermeasures, diverting all power and personnel to weapons.
Right, Noble. Let's get that big space bomb on board. 6, head for the hangar.
Colonel, on our way to the hangar.
Noble 5, meet him there.
Affirmative. On approach. Six, go for those shield controls.
Really good clear.
Noble 6, get that Corvette moving toward the supercarrier. Head for the bridge. Find the nav controls.
Got plenty of arms and ammo if you need them, Spartan.
Just AFK. That was weird.
Sustaining major structural damage. We need to break off, Colonel.
Copy, Savannah. Our team is in. Disengage.
Break off! Break off! Hull breach! Reactors flaring! Damn it, I'm losing her!
Looks like the bridge, Mark. Let's clear it out.
But I didn't just do the too easy minute.
Savannah Actual, can you hear me?
Frigate's gone, 6. Nothing we could do.
Noble, you're in deep with no cover. Get that Corvette moving and get the hell out of there! Move, Lieutenant. Put that Corvette on a refueling track to the supercarrier. Well done, Noble 6. Uppercut initiated. The Corvette is underway.
6. Our ride out of here is taking heavy fire. Get back to the hangar.
I'm in position.
At your earliest convenience, Noble 6.
Targets in sight. Heads up.
Take your round. Heads up.
Jesus fucking Christ. That Bob, man.
Hostiles are pounding the hell out of a Pelican.
Kia ora. Oh. Sorry. Thank you very much. I love you. Thank you. What are we doing again? Where am I? There I am. Ah, shit. Should have grabbed a PP. Man, there's a diff on wave 3. No, that's my Nana.
To the Sabres. Noble 6, form up on me.
Distance is closing on this vessel's refueling track with the
I haven't
Covenant
lived with my
supercarrier.
girlfriend for like the past
76
year.
seconds to empty point.
Maybe more than a year now. Quite a long time. Yeah, about 14 months, I think.
This is Kilo Dispatch. All available teams advance to tracks.
Yeah, it's a lemon and honey for my throat. Should be good. Should stop me from coughing as well. Unfortunately, it's hot.
Tower pad.
But what can you do?
Let's move these civilians before it changes.
Copy, dispatch. 4-0 out.
Romeo Company, be advised, we have reports of Covenant suicide squad.
You've got to be kidding.
That's a negative. Keep your eyes open, troopers.
Kilo 2-6, Kilo 40. Covenant Corvette's raining hell on us. Final protective fire 1. Danger close. My command, over.
Copy, Kilo 40. Firing FPF 1 at your command.
Help! Somebody help us! Come on, let's go! What are those things? Brutes, move to cover!
Picked up a friendly. Who cares? Spartan, assist!
Copy, evac 7. Move to assist the evac. Over.
How do we get to the tower? Elevator in the atrium goes down to the console. Cargo port goes to the tower. Now get in there!
Beautiful. Just like from the grave.
What the hell's taking this thing so long?
We're evacuating a group of civilians on the floor below you. As soon as they reach the cargo port, I'll send the elevator back up.
Okay, let's move in and find that elevator. Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position. Drop ships! Deploying to the courtyards! Watch your flanks!
Fuck! Why did they go so quickly up the goddamn stairs, man? They were boosting it up the stairs. Watch, when I'm ready for them this time, they're gonna take a million years. Where they at? Where they at? Where are they?
Damn! Glad you're on our side. Let's hop that elevator and get to the tower.
If you're trying to get to the tower, you're too late, Lieutenant. Corvette over the starport pounded the hell out of the place. Cargo port's impassable on foot. Rooftop evac's awash. We could use the executive landing pad, except there's no easy way to get there. A group of ODST specialists are working a plan. They might appreciate some backup.
Other side of the hall there, Lieutenant. Right through triage.
Banshee. Radio's buzzing about you, Spartan. You feel like jumping? Welcome to the Bullfrogs. We're gonna capture the landing pad of the executive wing back first land. Try and keep up, Spartan. Here's the pad. Descend to that tower.
Other side! Other side! Entrance is on the other side! I got it. Spartan, over here!
Let's do this.
Incoming!
Watch your angle.
That was mine. Spartan, over here!
I'm glad to be aboard.
Clear that pad, Spartan! Clear that pad, Spartan!
How's no one dying?
Pad, Spartan!
How did he not? Oh well.
Yankee Niner to Echo Dispatch. Landing pad is clear.
Just need a 640 in a copium.
Yankee Niner. Birds away.
Pleasure jumping with you, Spartan.
The city's been under siege for the last 5 days. Thought we had it in hand, and then those corvettes showed up. Our fleet's scattered, pulling back. Hell, we've all got orders to evacuate. Guess some of us just don't like leaving a job half finished.
This is your ride, Spartan.
Evac transport Delta 1-5 to Evac dispatch. Loaded up, ready to go.
Delta 1-5, this is Evac dispatch. Copy that. Proceed at your discretion.
Midtown airspace is way too hot. Gonna take an alternate route.
Delta 1-5 to dispatch. Banshee squadron on my tail. Taking fire.
Copy, Delta 1-5. Can you...
Mayday, Hornington's hit. We're going in. I'm gonna try to set her down.
Fox Actual to UNSC Frigate Stalwart Dawn. Request immediate airstrike on Covenant Corvette over Starport.
Solid copy, Fox Actual. Long swords unavailable at this time. Over.
This is civilian transport 6 Echo 2. I need to go now, Sergeant Major.
Hold on, Echo 2.
That was embarrassing.
Dawn, I have multiple commercial craft loaded with civilians. I have got to get them out of the city. I need air support now.
As soon as something greens up, you'll be the first to...
Not good enough.
I've got 600 souls on board, Sergeant Major. I can't wait any longer.
Negative, Echo 2. I can't cover you. Do not take off.
Oh my god.
Mayday! Mayday!
6 Echo 2. Can you maintain altitude?
Negative! We're going down!
Son of a bitch. I can't watch this.
Fox Actual. Should we send search and rescue birds?
Negative, dispatch. Spartan, Sergeant Major Duval. Off the day so far. Let's keep it from getting any worse, huh? Coverage all over my missile batteries, and I got 5,000 civilians across the bay waiting for passage out. I need you to arm those batteries, then fire those missiles from the central terminal. Understood? Corvette's been a pain in my ass for too damn long. Give it hell, Spartan. True birds! We need to push them back off our beats! Civilian transport 7 Echo 3 to Fox Actual. My engines are hot, waiting for your go. That's the first missile battery, Lieutenant. Get it armed. First battery is online. Other ones to your north. Sergeant Major, Covenant are banging on my bay door. I got families and wounded on board. I gotta get airborne. Easy, 7 Echo 3. Spartan's gonna clear the skies. That's it. Battery's prime. Now get over to the east complex and fire those missiles. Sergeant Major, the Coveys are almost through my door. Steady, Echo 3. That Corvette is still up there. Missile defense online. All evac transports. You are clear for takeoff. Repeat, you are...
Ooh. Well, I can get a minute here. Copium. And get half minute. That package.
Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. You're flying this Falcon. Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high rises across the city.
No banshees.
Put them hard.
4 Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
We're at the Virant Telecom Tower. Got hunters between us and the jammer.
Copy, 2-7. Help is on the way. Noble 6, I'm sending you coordinates for the Virant Tower. Go get those troopers unstuck. Oh, and don't fall in love with my voice. The closer you get to a jammer, the worse our reception is going to get. Cat out.
Fall back, 4 Delta! Fall back! Defensive position! Go! We'll cover you! Stay down. Just gotta hold out a little longer.
Jammer offline. Well done, Noble 6. Head back to your Falcon.
Command, this is gunnery. Command, this.
Whiskey 3-9er requesting immediate assistance.
Copy, 3-9er. Go ahead.
Just picked up some evacuees, but we're surrounded by long-range shade turrets.
Solid copy, 3-9er. Lieutenant, proceed to the waypoint and eliminate those shade turrets.
Path looks clear, Spartan. Much obliged.
Where's the banshees at?
Mayday! 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 7 Delta! Mayday! Mayday!
Just no luck. No luck for me.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a downed relay outpost 50. Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch yourself.
What should we listen to now?
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
Well, I played well yesterday when I played the stage, so I'm gonna play the stage again. Hey, Dr. Gray, what's up?
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff. June, I want your eyes in the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, Noble Team. Spread out. Watch the approach.
Yeah, the bucks were fine because I got whiskey right after. Kind of made up for it. Also, one of those bucks was super fast.
Roger that. Eyes peeled. Found the beacon.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
Negative, but it's military.
So where are the troopers?
motion trackers. What the hell was that? June, you see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked. Damn it! Contact! Contact!
Noble leaders, enemy dropships inbound.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff. June, I want your eyes on the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, Noble team, spread out. Watch the approach.
Distress beacon coming from just south of you, Commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled.
You found the beacon.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
Negative, but it's military.
So where are the troopers?
Watch your motion trackers. What the hell was that? June, you see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked. Damn it! Contact! Contact!
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
They're headed into the basement. Move down to the lower level.
Falcon, moving to assist.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff. June, I want your eyes on the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, Noble team, spread out. Watch the approach.
Distress beacons coming from just south of you, Commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled.
You found the beacon.
Alright, Bakespear. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Have a good sleep.
Negative, but it's military.
So where
Noble
are the
leader,
Thanks for the good luck, bro.
heat sigs in the structure ahead.
Watch your motion trackers. What the hell was that? June, you see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked. Damn it! Contact!
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
They're headed into the basement. Move down to the lower level.
Falcon, moving to assist.
Fuck! Let me out. Took off, didn't he?
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff. June, I want your eyes on the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, noble team. Spread out. Watch the approach.
Nice.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff. June, I want your eyes on the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, noble team. Spread out. Watch the approach.
Distress beacons coming from just south of your commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled. You found the beacon. Make out any ID?
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
So where are the troopers?
Watch your motion trackers. What the hell was that?
See anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement outside
Hey,
the
Jacob.
structure.
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. How about yourself?
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck! Oh, amazing. Which book were you reading? I love the Halo novels.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your
I've read most of them.
Yes, sir.
Not all of them, though. Alright, from the grave. Thanks for hanging around, as always. Have a good sleep, bro.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff.
Oh, wicked. Oblivion's a good one.
June, I want your
I haven't read Hunters in the Dark, though. Do you mean the Halo CE novelization? There isn't a Halo 2 novelization.
Spread out. Watch the approach.
Unfortunately. It would be like the best book, I'm sure.
Distress beacons coming from just south of your commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled.
Maybe you're thinking of Contact Harvest,
So where
No
are the
believe it. I'm
troopers?
seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
which has some stuff tying into Halo 2. Like, it's got like Tartarus in it, for example. Or, you know, First Strike, which is like a prequel leading into Halo 2.
What the hell was that? June, see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement.
No,
outside the
trust me,
structure.
Dr. Gray. You can trust me, man. There's no Halo 2 novelization.
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
Falcon, moving to assist.
Yeah, you know, I haven't read the Halo 2 novelization either. When you put it that way. Fuck. Why do I keep failing this fucking trick? It's not hard. Oh, read New Blood. New Blood is awesome. Like, if you're a fan of Halo 3 ODST, New Blood and Bad Blood are fucking awesome to read. Especially New Blood, because it goes over the whole story of Halo 3 ODST. It's kind of like a mini novelization of Halo 3 ODST, but not really.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff.
And guys, you can read New Blood in an afternoon.
Dude, never doubt too easy, guys.
Yo, thanks for the follow.
June, I want your eyes on the sky. So,
You can read New Blood in an afternoon. Like, it's a short book and really easy to read.
all right, noble team, spread out. Watch the approach.
Distress beacons coming from just south of your commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled.
Hey, Bilbo. Thanks for the good luck, bro.
Make out any ID?
Negative, but it's military.
Noble leader,
So
I'm
where
seeing
are
heat
the
sigs in the
troopers?
structure ahead.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Dr. Gray. But reading's great for places where you can't stream. Like when you're traveling. That's when I do a lot of my reading. When I'm on the road. And I don't want to waste all my data.
What the hell was that? June, you see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean.
And it's good for before bed. Like before you go to sleep. To read. So that you're not staring at a screen.
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
They're headed into the basement. Move down to the lower level.
Falcon, moving to assist.
And planes. Reading is OP for when you're traveling on a plane. And sitting in an airport for hours at a time, you know? Dude! This trick is patched!
Shoot down attempts are light,
Sorry
so
guys.
keep your distance.
I don't know what's happening with me right now.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Have you played them all yet, Jacob? Which one's your favorite so far? No, that's not true, Dr. Gray. Plus,
Could be the missing troopers.
when you
Let's
say
check it out.
the novels, like, they're all by different authors, and they always have been.
Put us down on the
Like, the most books any Halo author has written is like 3 or 4.
June, I want your eyes on the sky.
There are some that aren't as good quality, but it wasn't like a consistent fall off.
Let's go, 6. All right, noble team, spread out. Watch.
Like, there's the 3 that Karen Travis did, which, yeah, aren't that good. Hunters of the Dark probably isn't amazing.
Roger that. Eyes peeled.
Can't think of any other low quality ones though.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
So where are the troopers?
Watch your motion trackers.
Plus, they have got much more esteemed authors writing these days.
Thermal screen. Boss, I see movement outside your
Like the last 5 years.
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
Falcon, moving to assist.
But the quantity used to be quite low back in the day, so it was like a big deal, a new book coming out. Whereas nowadays, shit, man. Nowadays it's just a lot of Halo books, and they're all coming out all the time. And a lot of them are by the same authors that have written 4 or 5 books now. So it is getting harder to keep up.
Commander, I'm seeing more hostile activity to the northeast.
Camille, you're with Kat.
Taking a little longer than I hoped, Commander. I've cut about halfway through the fort.
Contact. Hold them off. Kat can hack the control.
Plus the Halo CE novelization, I don't know if you read that or not, but that's really not good.
Kat, we gotta warn Holland. I need you at that relay outpost now.
Boss, I'm showing more activity to the east.
Oh yeah, a lot of people did that. I did that too, Dr. Gray. But it's not to do, you know, that's a us problem. It's not a problem of the novels. Like the Greg Bear Forerunner trilogy is like some of the best books ever written for Halo. It's just they're a very particular genre. They're not like military space sci-fi. They're kind of deep space fantasy stuff because they're Forerunner, Flood War and stuff. How did I miss?
There's more. Flush them out. I'll keep you covered.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
I mean, most of the parts that aren't on the Chief are pretty good. Really good, in fact. But when most of the book is following the Chief, and that part is not only extremely boring, but just extremely disconnected
The missing troopers. Let's check it out.
from the book's version of the Chief before it and after it. It's
Put us down on the bluff.
like he should have read The Fall of Reach more and focused and tried to capture Chief's internal monologue a lot better.
Let's go, 6. All right, noble team, spread out. Watch the approach.
Well, it's not like he even needed to compare notes. He just needed to read the book that let me explain the context of the novelization of Halo CE. It literally only was a thing for book readers. So the Halo Fall of Reach adaptation was Halo Fall of Reach, the prequel to the game. No one thought, Bungie didn't think it was going to do well. They didn't really care about it, whatever. Some people at Microsoft didn't think it was going to do well either. It was the Microsoft Franchise Development Group that wanted to do the book. They pushed it out against all odds in 6 weeks, against a lot of pushback. It happened, and it was wildly successful. It sold a lot of copies. A lot of copies. It was a wildly successful book on its own. Forget about the game. And remember, Halo CE was not immediately successful. Halo CE had legs. A year after Halo CE had come out, it wasn't really considered a massive smashing success. But Halo CE just had legs and legs and legs. And every time someone bought an Xbox, they would buy a copy of CE. It would either come with it, like in a package deal, or they would be like, you know, check it out. So eventually, CE just kept selling and selling and selling and selling, and eventually became this huge success. Whereas Halo the Fall of Reach book, which released before CE, was just massively successful science fiction book from the get-go, even among people who just had never played the game or weren't even interested in video games at all. Now, when it was time for Halo 2, the Microsoft Franchise Development Group wanted to write a book that was just like Fall of Reach, but for Halo 2. So a book leading into Halo 2, explaining how Master Chief gets from Halo 1 to Halo 2. And Bungie were on board with it now, and everything was good. Because it was going to make them money. And everything was good and well, except Microsoft had one problem. Well, the next book is just going to skip the whole events of the game. Right? And for all these millions of people who bought copies of the book but didn't play the game, it's going to be extremely disjointed. They're not going to know what the fuck happened. So we need to commission... So while Nyland is writing this First Strike, the prequel to Halo 2, we need to get someone else, commission some author to just write a quick novelization of the book for the readers. For the readers who liked that first book, and were going to, you know, interested in continuing with the books, they needed another book, right? They didn't play the game, they don't know what happened. So the books are the only reason, Nyland's books, 2 books, the prequels to Halo 1 and Halo 2, are the only reason that the Halo CE game the novelization of it, The Flood, was ever even a thing. And that author had one obligation, which was to provide readers a smooth transition from Nyland's first book to Nyland's second book. And he didn't do that. It was completely jarring. He did not capture Nyland's version of Chief at all, or his internal monologue at all. It was just completely off. Now, the bits that weren't focusing on Chief were excellent, and no one questions that, but overall, the purpose of the book, he just failed terribly at. Master Chief is literally the main character of those 2 books. and his job was to bridge the 2 books, and he got the main character completely off in his book. So yeah, that's a problem. Otherwise, the book's great. Halo the Flood, definitely worth reading. Just skip all the parts that have Master Chief. Yeah, for sure, Dr. Gray. What's the specific area you think you can talk the longest about? Gunnery Sergeant Stacker.
6. Push back the attack on Sword Base. Find out what we're dealing with.
Marcus Stacker.
Hostiles north.
A Marine from Halo Reach, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4. And not Halo 1. Wasn't him. So sad. I was so sad when he wasn't in Infinite. I cried, man. Especially when his voice actor spoiled that he'd done work for Halo Infinite, and then it ended up being flashbacks of Captain Keyes, because he voices Captain Keyes as well.
Head for the main gate to the east. I'll brief you as you go.
Missed opportunity, yeah. Imagine the nostalgia. Imagine finding Stacker crash landed on the ring in Halo Infinite, running around with Marines. Yeah, I know it wasn't actually him in Halo CE, but it's still, you know, most people don't know that.
The target station has its own comms array. That should bring us back online with command. Airview Base has an anti-air battery that will help clear the skies.
Yeah, 100% Dr. Gray. Didn't even have Lasky. It's a fucking shame.
Affirmative, we are going to shoot. Over.
Get off. Rundown of Stacker? I can. So, initially, all the Marines in Halo Combat Evolved were throwaway characters, right? And sure, they had names, but they were just like nicknames, because not every one of those 6 Marines, like, was every Marine in the game. Yet, so every Marine is like one of 6 Marines, and they all have names, right? But not every appearance of them in the game is actually them, of course. Like, it can't be. Otherwise, Johnson would be in multiple places at once. You know, and many people would be in multiple places at once. And obviously, Marines are dying left, right, and center. For example, Stacker has like 3 scripted deaths on Pillar of Autumn. Like, example. Now, even Johnson was a throwaway character that was supposed to die at the end of CE. He wasn't considered a narrative character.
Good work, Spartans. Return to Sword Base. The rest of your team is inbound, imminent.
And it wasn't until they were in the middle stages of making Halo 2 that they decided, hey, we're going to make Johnson a cinematic character. And we're going to bring him back for Halo 2. Whereas the initial plan would have just to have another Marine Sergeant running around with a new name, but voiced by the same actor. Now, this is important context, because this shows that, yes, although Sergeant Stacker was a thing in Halo CE, he was not a narrative character. He was just a Marine archetype who appeared multiple times in the game, died multiple times, in fact has a scripted death, like, and I'm not talking about scripted, I'm talking about it's in the script, like in Silent Cartographer, and they're like, we'll hold out as long as we can, and Cortana's like, no, they're gonna die, and you go back to the beach and they're all dead. If you guys remember Silent Cartographer casually. So that guy's motherfucking dead. And what do you know? In Halo the Flood, the author corrects this by, for example, places that were Johnson in the base game, he makes up a new Marine name. It's like, that was no longer Johnson here, That was no longer Johnson in Assault on the control room. That was no longer Johnson in no longer Johnson in Truth and Reconciliation. That's right, that badass line that everyone loves. The core gave me right, you know, that one. That's not Johnson. Oh, and in all of Stacker's appearances, notably Silent Cartographer, they changed it to another Marine. Walker. Now, that's, even if you look at the base game, that is Stacker's only narrative appearance in the whole base game, and it's replaced, it's gone, it's a different Marine.
That's the way we get it done, Spartan.
Noble team, longswords are inbound and ready to push. Orbital defense is standing by to take the shot.
Is that still Johnson, Dr. Gray? I can't remember. I haven't actually read the book. I thought it was a different Marine, but maybe it is. Anywho. Like in the book. Good old... Also, no, we know for sure, it's 100% established, that there are no survivors. Oh yeah, no, what I'm saying, Dr. Gray, is I'm pretty sure, like if we check up now, if we look up Halopedia, Truth and Reconciliation, pretty sure it's a different Marine in general leading that attack, and Johnson wasn't even on the Pelican. But I might be wrong. Yep, Staff Sergeant Parker. So it's not even Johnson. The guy who says, go, 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 the calls ain't paying us by the hour. And that is a guy called Staff Sergeant Parker. It's not Johnson. Now, another interesting thing to mention is that...
And Command wants to know what they're hiding.
Joseph Staten wrote a whole book about Johnson. And Johnson's characterization of Johnson... Sorry. Joseph Staten's characterization of Johnson was always of a sniper. He even called him Sniper Sergeant a lot of the time. And Sniper Sergeant was Johnson's name in the game files. However, Johnson wields a sniper in a single campaign mission, and that's Assault in the Control Room, which, as we know, already, even if you just take the base game, you know that that can't be Johnson, because Johnson's busy with Captain Keyes at that time.
Engage at your own discretion, but keep
So this is just proof that even back then he wasn't considered actually a real character, he was an archetype. Because they already considered him both of those things Johnson, and yet that was while they were putting this guy in two different places at the same time, and calling them both Johnson. Now, this seems long-winded, but I'm getting there. Now, this is all just proof, essentially, that forget about any stacker in Halo 1. It's never considered to be an actual character, right? Now, also, even if you were to try and say, oh, no, like, now that he's been established as a character in later games, right? Now, if you were to go back and say, oh, but we can make it work. No, you can't. First of all, if Stacker is meant to show up in Halo 2, it's literally impossible for him to get back. So, okay, first of all, it's impossible for anyone else to have survived on the ring, right? Apart from Pulaski's Pelican, who we know people survived. No one else survived. Everyone else is dead. No one who was on that Pelican got back from Halo Installation 4. Now, people like to be conspiracy theorists. There are 3 potential people who could survive. Stacker shows up in later games, showed up in the first game, but I've already described to you why he was not intended to be a narrative character until later anyway, so that's just revisionist history. Chip Stubbo, who was named as Chip Stubbo existing in the first game, and Chip Stubbo was named as existing in the later games, but he is like a kind of like an Easter egg character. He's not a serious character. It's not all, you know what I mean? Like, he is a fourth wall breaking character. That's who he is. He doesn't really count. And there's one more, guys. This is an interesting one. Fuck. Ugh. In Halo Believe, there is a Marine who talks about fighting on a Halo Installation 04, right? Which shouldn't be possible. However,
uploading security codes to you now.
Believe is marketing material, which, as we all know, is not canon. And also, Believe is even Believe itself can't be canon because it talks about a bunch of stuff that didn't end up happening in Halo 3. Like, you know, Master Chief dying and all that stuff. So Believe isn't even accurate to the games in the first place, let alone it's not even canon, because we know from 343 that marketing material is not canon. So there's absolutely no precedence for anyone else surviving Halo 1, apart from the people who we know survived it in the book. Now, yeah, he was going to die at some point, Dr. Gray. The original ending for Halo 3 had... oh no, he wasn't going to die, sorry. They were going to die. Like, it was a one-way trip. And then Johnson showing up was not a plan. Johnson showing up was a surprise with the frigate. I think this run's fucking dead. Yeah. So, we're getting there. So no, but Bungie never wanted to kill him. But they wanted you to believe he was going to die. And then they ended up didn't even doing that. Anyway, okay. Getting back on topic here. Good old mate, Stacker. The first time he's ever made the transition from a Marine archetype to an actual... So even in Halo 2, guys,
Listen up,
even in Halo 2, he's just a Marine archetype. He's not a narrative character yet. Even in Halo 2.
Yes, sir.
When did this change, however? It didn't happen in Halo 3. It happened in the Halo 2 downloadable content map pack, in which they introduced a campaign, a cutscene called Another Day on the Beach, with Sergeant Stacker's squad from Outskirts, but now they're all ODSTs, whereas in the game, they're Marines. Now, why are they not ODSTs in the game? Well, we have proof from the game files that they were meant to be at some point. Because the script that makes Stacker walk towards the player and say, "Crash sites on the other side of this hotel, Chief, follow me," is called ODST Walk Forward or something like that. So the script shows proof that those Marines at Hotel Zanzibar were actually ODSTs, like they are in the cutscene that released in DLC. Now, we also know that there was big pushback from Bungie at including ODSTs in the game, and there were some people in Bungie who were like, yep, ODSTs are cool, and other people who were like, no, we don't like ODSTs because they're stupid and because we didn't think up of them. Microsoft did, and Microsoft are bad, and fuck Microsoft. And now those people lobbied hard against having ODSTs in the game. And we know for proof that this is a thing that happened. And if you look at just look at Halo 2 under the hood, you can tell there are bunches of places where ODSTs were supposed to be. But think about it, guys. How many times do you fight alongside ODSTs in the game? How many times are live ODSTs in the game in Halo 2? You guys tell me. I'll wait.
Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. Damn it! Contact!
It's not none. It's not zero. Once. It's once. And what is the sequence, what is the context of fighting alongside them? When do you fight alongside, when do you have ODSTs as allies?
Noble leader, enemy dropship
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
At the start of Delta Halo, there is a orbital insertion, an ODST drop from space, where you drop in ODST pods. Therefore, the one place ODSTs didn't get cut is when you literally can't cut them. You can't cut them from that, because they've built a whole fucking mission and cutscenes about it. So, literally the only place ODSTs are in the game is in a place where it is impossible for some higher up to, who's fucked off with Microsoft and the franchise development group, for trying to say, hey, use ODSTs. We invented ODSTs for the book. They're really cool. Put them in your game. So the one place they didn't get cut from is when, where they literally couldn't cut them. So they're littered all over the place, but just dead bodies. So there are dead bodies of ODSTs in the first level. That's how little someone at Bungie cared about them. They didn't want you to, like, see these soldiers in Delta Halo, the 7th mission or whatever, and go, wow, look at these guys. They wanted your first introduction to ODSTs for them to be dead on the ground. It's just, anyway. And obviously the whole mission that was supposed to introduce Miranda and her ODSTs got cut as well. But that was earlier on. Much earlier cut than where... When you talk about Halo 2 cuts, there's so many different stages. The late cuts were to the third half of the third of the game. All those other cuts happened very early. Now, so where are we going with this? So, now, Stacker... When they made Another Day at the Beach, they made Stacker a narrative character the first time. They made his squad more important because they're a squad of ODSTs. And this is the introduction of actual narrative Stacker to the Halo universe. Sergeant Stacker. And they are ODSTs, and these were Bungie employees who worked on the game, talking about how they wanted to finish out that part and expand upon it, like they weren't able to do during the game, right? So they're talking about how they actually had, you know, plans for this in the game to flesh out those Marines and that character, but they didn't get around to it. And also someone, you know, and we have proof that they were going to be ODSTs. Anywho, good old mate Stacker now retroactively in the Halo 2 campaign. So again, when the Halo 2 campaign came out, there's nothing in there establishing Stacker as a narrative character and not just a Marine archetype. However, it's not like Halo 1 where it's like, how did he survive? Because it's easy for him to survive in Halo 2, and it's conspicuously easy for him to survive in Halo 2. Matter of fact, it's almost like someone wanted him to survive because he gets plucked out of situations. Now, remember, he's an ODST. We've established that from Another Day at the Beach. He drops in with the ODSTs in Delta Halo, and none of the ODSTs stay with you in regret and die to the whole glassing thing, because those Marines are Marines, and they get dropped off by a Pelican for reinforcements. Secondly, good old mate, Stacker is the voice that you hear when you're the Arbiter fighting through the Sentinel wall. He's leading the force through the Sentinel wall. Stacker and Banks, right? Now, when Johnson and stuff get captured and an Amberclad dies and the entire Marine complement and everyone dies, the one yellow in the echoes or whatever, yeah, and it sounds like they die, right, on the radio, because the first thing you hear them getting attacked by Flood and they're like, ah! But then a little bit later you hear those same two voices and they're holding out and they tell Miranda, fuck, don't wait for us, just go to the bloody thing. We'll hold them off. They're inside the Sentinel wall when this is happening. They never made it into the quarantine zone to die to the big Flood infestation. They stayed inside the Sentinel wall.
Negative. Thermal's clean.
And we hear them in trouble, but then afterwards we hear them holding out pretty fine. And they've abandoned their mission as well. They've said, hey, we're not going to continue, we're going to hold out. Because again, remember, their job was to get through the Sentinel wall because the containment shield was up, right? But when Arbiter turned off the containment shield, then the ironclad can just fly in. And these Marines, their mission's done for anyway. There's no point in to be trying to get through the Sentinel wall because the containment shield is down because the Arbiter turned it off. So these Marines, not only is their mission, not only have they gave up on their mission because they can't do it anymore because fucking everyone's dead. They would have had a whole battalion in there, like 150 men. Second of all, there's no point in continuing the mission anyway. So Stacker and Banks are just holding out, and a couple Marines. Now, there are no Marines with Miranda and Johnson when they get captured. We know that for sure. They're all dead. The last two get killed by infection forms moments before the Arbiter gets there.
Commander, I'm seeing more.
Johnson assumes that the Arbiter kills them, but we know, we're the Arbiter, we walk over their two dead bodies. And there's infection forms everywhere. So no one got captured there. You can walk to the gondola that they arrived on. There are no Marines there securing the gondola. They're just dead bodies. So where did those Marines on Gravemind come from and Great Journey? Oh wow, well who's on Great Journey, guys? Okay, who's on Gravemind? No Marine sergeants, no Marine leaders, just normal Marines. Who is on what's it called? Who is on Great Journey? 2 Marine sergeants. The same 2 Marine sergeants that we heard in the Sentinel War as the Arbiter. It's most likely that that little force, or the remnants of that little force, were able to hold out in the Sentinel War and later got captured and sent to High Charity so they could be used as reclaimers. And of course, what do you do, guys? Everyone, it's just common sense. What do you do when you kidnap soldiers? You separate out the leadership, because the leaders will, first of all, be better to interrogate, and third of all, that you don't want the leaders to spark to organize some sort of escape effort, right? So that's why the 2 leaders get put in a Pelican with Tartarus and taken to Delta Halo, whereas all the men, there's 5 of them, stay in High Charity, and then Master Chief rescues them and then they die. So plus, the other Pelican had Johnson and Miranda in it, right? Oh, no. One Pelican had Johnson, Stacker, so the 3 sergeants, and then the other Pelican had the other one. Anyway, it's like the plot is rescuing Stacker by first of all putting him in a very deadly situation, but then telling you that he's still alive, and then third of all putting them at the end of the game. Literally at the end of the game, they're the 2 sergeants with Johnson, the guys that you see as Arbiter, and you stop them, you save their lives from getting executed. Now, the original plans for that level, they were supposed to be on the Pelican guns as well of the Scarab. That didn't end up happening, got cut, but their spawns are still there. And who gets off Installation 05? Who escapes? Johnson and Miranda. So therefore, these guys are with Johnson and Miranda. Like, they're around, they can be rescued. Bam! Stacker has a path off of Halo 2. Even before he's, it's almost like someone gave him a clear path off of Halo 2. Because someone knew that they wanted him to be a narrative character, but it didn't end up happening. It got cut from the game. But then the map pack, like I said, and the cutscene, Another Day at the Beach, retroactively makes him a narrative character. There's no problems with him surviving Halo 2. And then what do you know? He's in Halo 3. Again. And, where is he in Halo 3, guys? Oh, serving under Johnson and Miranda. And, you know, speaking familiarly with Chief. So now we've got a pretty clear establishment between Halo 2, Another Day at the Beach, and Halo 3 characters. And then, what do you know, Halo Reach came around and gave us the Firefight voice of Stacker as well, giving him more credibility. And, oh yeah, and the whole Stacker and Reynolds thing, that's a whole bag of worms. I'll go into that. So, Stacker and Reynolds can swap around because Bungie loves swapping things around.
Head to the main gate to the east. I'll brief you as you go.
The thing is, where they don't swap around is, apart from bugs, they don't swap around in Savo. And even when they do accidentally swap around in Savo, their voices don't swap around. In the missions where they're supposed to be able to swap, their voices swap too. Whereas when they swap around as a bug, their voices don't swap. So Savo Highway, for example, it's always Stacker that you rescue, and it's always Reynolds that's in the base. Therefore, you can easily tell which one is supposed to be which in Crow's Nest, because the one that leaves early is Stacker, and the one that stays around later is Reynolds. Since Reynolds is in the base at the beginning of Savo, and Stacker's already left with a convoy and made it halfway to Voy. And then good old mate Reynolds has a scripted death in Halo 3. You know, during Floodgate, when he's like, "Whoa, whoa," and they're like, "Sergeant," you know, right at the start of Floodgate. So that's a scripted death for my boy Reynolds. Whereas Stacker is inside with a shotgun every time. And then the Ark has, what do you know, a bunch of Stacker dialogue, no Reynolds dialogue. No, not yet, LGB. Check my YouTube though. Yeah, Ark, the next mission after Floodgate, where Reynolds dies. Coincidentally, 0 Reynolds dialogue. A lot of Stacker dialogue. He's talking to Guilty Spark. He's talking to, also, he would have been hanging out with Guilty Spark after Halo 2 as well. He's talking to Guilty Spark. He's, talking to Chief. Telling you how to kill the Scarab. That'll be important later. He's telling you how to kill the Scarab. Also, in Storm, again, Storm doesn't have, Storm has points where Stacker and Reynolds can switch, right? And sometimes the voice lines carry over. But also, no matter what, even if it's Reynolds, there's still scripted Stacker dialogue. So every single time, it's Stacker who tells the Chief to kill the Hunters, or how to kill the Hunters, for example. And then in Ark, same again, it's always Stacker's voice that we hear. We don't hear Reynolds' voice anymore after Floodgate. Now, there is one time, a single time where Reynolds shows up again in the game post-Floodgate, and has a scripted line of dialogue, and that's the beach of the Covenant, right? Move up the beach, take out that Wraith. Was that it? Anyway. We know that that's not him, because in the cutscene, right before it, when he says, "We're coming in hot," or "Brace for a hard landing, we're coming in hot," or something like that, it's always Stacker's voice, no matter what. Bungie just like randomizing Marine Sergeants, it's whatever. But what matters, what's actually canon and narrative in these games is the scripted dialogue, not the whichever random Marine model spawns. Also, we already know that Stacker is an ODST Sergeant, so him showing up as the ODST Sergeant in the Covenant just makes way more sense. Now, okay, does that answer the whole Stacker Reynolds dichotomy? We're going to move on to Halo Reach, where Stacker's supposed to be in Exodus, and you still hear his voice in Exodus, but he got cut from the game, unfortunately. You can find his model and everything all through the game files, but he got cut, unfortunately, and then they just have bloody Duval delivering some garbage lines. Now, why did he get cut from the game? Okay, well, what is Stacker doing in Halo... Whoops, that was ass backwards. In Halo 3, Stacker's helping us. There was a suicide grunt. In good old Halo 3, in both the Ark and the Covenant, Stacker is the voice while we take on a Scarab. And in the Covenant, it's Stacker's voice directing our like air support and stuff as we kill the Scarab. In Halo Reach, according to all the scripted dialogue, which is like, I have a command for, but I can't remember it, it's like HR cut or reach cut, who knows. Exodus cut reach dialogue. Stacker is, what do you know? Helping us kill a Scarab. Just like he did twice in Halo 3. It was like supposed to be like a Bungie nostalgic moment.
Let's check it out.
That they love doing, like these throwback moments. Good old Stacker helping us kill a Scarab. Now the Scarab fight got cut from Exodus, guys, so that's why he got cut. But his model's still in the game and everything. His voice is still on the level. Like you hear his voice all level on Exodus. Oh, and what is he doing in Exodus? Directing the Bullfrogs, the Marines, the ODSTs. Sorry, because what do you know? He obviously, we've had a couple of games. In every single game appearance, he has a connection to being an ODST, including his very first establishment in the Halo universe as an ODST sergeant. Yeah. That's when Carter says his hit it in the rear. Dr. Gray, if you look at that thing that I just linked, I uploaded all those voice files. To Halopedia. So, where are we up to? Halo Reach. Now, even though he doesn't show up in Halo Reach anymore, he's still named and pictured in the firefight menu as firefight voice. And one of his quotes is a line directly from Halo 3. So we know that that's the same guy. We know that Halo 3 guy is him. We've now connected Halo 2 campaign, Another Day at the Beach cutscene, which is Halo 2 DLC, Halo 3 campaign, and we've connected Halo Reach Firefight Voice / Halo Reach campaign. Now again, guys, what's he doing in Halo Reach? Oh, wait a minute, he's not on the Pillar of Autumn. This matches up perfectly with the whole, he's not, you know, everything we said about him in Halo CE. Not him in Halo CE. And it's like literally impossible. He's like miles away from where the Pillar of Autumn eventually is. And the Pillar of Autumn's literally in space at that point. Like, so yeah. Now, when does he show up again? In Halo 4. Well and alive. Oh, and before you say, oh, but how did he get off Reach? Yeah, he literally can't get to it. Again, 1 in 10 UNSC ships got off Reach. Buck got off Reach, and he was there in some of the final days. June got off Reach, and he was there literally later than like anyone else that we know of. And it's implied by 343 that he climbed a space elevator while it was crumbling to bits. Yeah, exactly what Dr. Gray said. It's implied that June climbed a space elevator while it was falling to bits and then got on one of the last, like, you know, radioed one of the last ships that was still in system. Although that's not technically not canon, Dr. Gray, it's just, you know, what we've been told by 343. Good old mate, yeah, so good old mate Stacker, very easy for him to escape Reach and then go back to... Where did people escape from to Reach? What do you know? Back to Earth. After, you know, following the protocol successfully and executing random blind jumps. And he'd be there in time for Halo 2, whereas if he was ever on Halo CE, forget about trying to survive Halo CE, how's he even got to get back in time for Halo 2? He can't. They literally did time dilation and... Well, it was time travel, but then they later got recontextualized as time dilation to get back in time for Halo 2. Like, they had to introduce some funky slip space magic time-altering Forerunner space crystal to get Master Chief back to Earth in time for Halo 2. No one else that wasn't with Master Chief is getting back from Halo CE to Earth in time for Halo 2. It's just not happening, I'm sorry. So now we've connected all of these things, and then Stacker shows up one more time, just so that we know that 343 care about him too. So we know Bungie care about him and have established him as a narrative character in all these different games. But what about 343? Well, 343 went a step further and gave him a UNSC serial number, a promotion, and connected him to the Infinity, and have him all talking about how familiar he is with the Chief in Halo 4. He's like, oh, follow the Chief's gonna save it, you know what I mean? Like, he's telling his unit what to do. And it's a throwback to the tank charge that you do in Halo 3. You do a tank charge with him talking on the Ark, and it's like the same. You're doing a tank charge on Reclaimer with him talking. So it's a clear throwback from 343 to Halo 3. Just like Halo Reach was a throwback to him in Halo 3. Callback, I should say. So now we've connected every single instance of Stacker in the whole Halo universe. None of these connections have any connection to Halo CE. And also, we've established that Halo CE makes no sense. Like, him being a narrative character, like we established, none of the Marines were considered narrative characters, not even Johnson.
Push back the attack on Sword Base. Find out what we're
So bam, that is the answer to your question, what Halo topic can I speak the longest on?
Spartans, hostiles north.
Oh, what am I doing?
Fire for effect.
You've got enemy contact, Spartans.
Shot.
Limited, but we'll prioritize whatever you need, ma'am.
Let me just check my Discord message. Oh no, I think it's nothing, don't worry.
The main gate to the east.
This is a run. I think.
Echo 5-7, headed back to base. We've got enemy tangles on our 6.
Yeah, Stacker being in Halo 4 was nice, and then they went and didn't use them at all in Spartan Ops.
That should bring us back online with
Or Halo 5, or
Airview
Infinite.
base has
So,
an anti-air battery that will help clear the skies.
kind of sad. Didn't even lose health.
Telemetry received on standby.
Yeah, were you here at the beginning, Jacob? You must have been. You must have heard all my explanation. I started with CE and why that's not actually him.
Nice work, Spartans.
Hey, what's up, Arsenal?
Station and get that comms array up and running.
Generator is up and running. Find that comms array. It should be up high. Comms array up and running.
Noble, be advised. Covenant Corvette moving into position. Cat, 6. Get here quick. We'll meet you inside.
We're stalled in the tower atrium. Cat, where are you?
Good work, Spartans. Return to Sword Base. The rest of your team is inbound, imminent.
Oh no. I don't trust that. Would have been fine, but then we kept sliding backwards for some reason.
Corvette's hitting this base hard.
Also, I made it through that entire massive monologue without coughing. That's awesome. I think I did at least.
Over here.
6, head upstairs and assist the meal. George, make sure he gets there.
Depend on it.
Still good. It'll either be like super easy or impossible. It won't be in between. Fuck's sake. First thing you'd do. I like it in theory, I like it. It's a good gameplay mechanic, I think.
Orbital defense is standing by to take the shot.
The only thing I don't like is when they don't make a noise. Because of bugs.
Recon Bravo. The sector ahead is dark to electronic surveillance.
Covenant can block our instruments?
So it would seem. And Command wants to know what they're hiding.
Do it.
He must have stubbed his toe and was been slow for no reason. I don't know why he was so slow.
Standing by to copy, over. Negative, too small, and you're not in the dark zone yet. Engage at your own discretion, but keep moving.
Already engaged.
Where are you? Yeah, it's pretty annoying. And kind of snowballed into like 20 seconds of time loss for me just there. There are much worse things that can happen on Nightfall though.
Gunfire. Magnums. Security side understand position.
Sniping a turret should break the turret 1,000,000%.
Move to assist. They may
It should pierce the turret, like it should go through and kill whatever's behind it as well. That is definitely a change I would make. Considering you can like melt a ghost or a warthog with a sniper, but you can't destroy a turret, like it's just a gameplay oversight.
UAV dropship. Take cover. Okay, clear. Let's move. Cap, are you seeing this? Covenant structure. Kind of a big pylon.
Yeah, like I said, just a gameplay oversight.
That's the source of our dark zone. Negative. Stick a remote det charge on it. Command is planning something big. They say that pylon died at dawn.
And happens to be particularly annoying for the speedrun.
There's a gate to the southeast of the hydro plant.
Copy. Uploading security codes to you now.
Disappointing, but not disastrous. Let's try go some speedy tots stuff.
Cat, 6, what's your status?
Damn. Oh god. Falcon debris just costing me like some time.
Commander, I'm going to set up a forward observation post.
Copy that. I'm waiting on you intel. See what you can see. Carter out.
Lima 4 to Noble 1. Those guns are pounding us with high-velocity plasma shells.
Oh no.
Control 2, Lima
Welcome
4,
to the party.
Permission to commence bombing run. Heading 224.6.
I have not hit this trick in a while. Well, I've hit it. Just haven't been doing it much.
6.
I've been hitting it when I go for it, but
Bridge. Once it's in place, head over to the southwest side.
Good work, Noble 6. UNSC air support. Skies are clear.
oh, come on, Bungie!
Bombing run, heading 224.6, permission granted, out.
Bridge in position, 6. Keep moving toward those spires.
This is the 5th Halo game and you still can't figure out how to program a fucking ghost flip.
See if you can get a better look at those spires.
Get a new job, bro.
Noble 6, there's a mining facility near your location. Covenant are using it as a command outpost. Troopers on site have already engaged.
New intelligence. Friendly forces near the Covenant outpost have sighted a high-value target. An elite zealot, in fact.
A zealot? We're onto something big, Commander.
Eyes on the prize, Noble. Take out that zealot if you get the chance, but keep moving toward the spires. Update 6. Scans show another Covenant AA gun ahead of your location. I want you to neutralize that gun by any means necessary.
I have to stretch my legs, guys. For a run. Should be good. Hello, die. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm a lot better. What's up, bro? Fuck. Oh, great.
Well done, 6. Oni needs up-close recon on those spires. We're gonna fly you the rest of the way.
What a stupid death. It's kind of unlucky, kind of my fault, because I know how to prevent that death. And I didn't do what I
Spotted some nasty business in the canyon on the
should
way
have done.
down.
But it's still an unlucky bullshit death. Don't get me fucking wrong. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a cough now. But other than that, I'm fine. I mean, throat doesn't feel great, but, you know, it's not, like, painful. How you going, bro?
Nice shooting, Spartans. Stay sharp, sis. We're not out of the canyon yet.
There's the spire.
Solid copy. Dot.
Latest intel suggests these
Hey, what's up,
spires are
Xander?
projecting electromagnetic cloaking
How's it going?
shields.
Priority 1, pilot. Gotta know what's in there.
Affirmative, sir. Here we go.
10 days, yeah. I hope it's not that bad for me. It's only my second day of having a cough.
We'll show hostiles all over the place.
And it's not that bad today. Yesterday was fucking terrible though.
Working the problem. Stand by.
Noble 5 only believes those spires to be teleportation terminals.
Ah, I wish I didn't have that like 30-second death. This would have been really good.
Power down and shield. Get in there. Take out that shield, Lieutenant. Spartan, I'm en route with a Falcon. We'll pick you up as soon as you're not.
Plus 20. Alright. Let's save a whole minute right now. Bam. I have it in me. There's no reason why I can't. Dude. Good sniper ammo.
Launch team. Saber is prepped and ready for launch.
George, 6, get to the Saber. F1, out.
Noble Actual to Saber Bravo 029er. Over.
Copy, Actual. Colonel Holland?
Affirmative, Noble 5. Welcome to Operation Uppercut. I'll be your control from here on out.
Understood, Colonel.
Noble 6, these Sabers have been customized for orbital defense. You may need to get reacquainted. Rendezvous at Anchor 9 with Frigate Savannah and the other Sabers as soon as you're ready. Holland out.
Multiple unidentified contacts.
Savannah Actual to Saber teams. Be advised, we have bogeys inbound.
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are down. Requesting combat support until we can bring them back online.
Here we go, 6. Show them what you can do.
Defensive batteries are at 56%. Hang in there, Saber teams. Anchor 9 are UNSC ships. Impulse drive signatures detected. Fighter class. Heads up, Sabers.
Saber teams, use your guns to take down their shield. Then hit them with your missiles.
Defensive batteries at 79%. Buy us another minute, Saber teams. Anchor 9er to all craft in the vicinity. Be advised we show a large attack force inbound. Combat air patrol and Saber teams are directed to engage and defend the station.
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are back online. Clear the lane. Light them up. Saber team. Phantom signatures detected on a forward-facing vector.
Who, Megalaw?
Lots of batteries. Saber team, marking high-value gunboat targets now. Anchor 9 to UNSC ships. All targets neutralized.
Hopefully we get to
Bravo
Exodus.
29er, you are clear to dock. Activating marker.
Holland to Bravo 29er.
This is pretty fast though.
Ready to go?
Affirmative,
It's unfortunate about the beach revert.
I'm out here.
Frigate Savannah in position. Saber team, sound off.
Echo 1, all systems nominal.
Echo 2, good to go.
Echo 3, systems good.
Echo 4, all systems online.
Solid copy. We are currently jamming the Corvette's comms. Hit it hard while it can't call for help.
Agreed. Saber teams, clear a path to that Corvette.
Warning. Energy fields detected in Corvette's launch phase.
Heads up, Sabers. Multiple impulse drive signatures detected. More bogies incoming. Echo 2 to Savannah Actual. Where are the reinforcements coming from? I thought the target was jammed. Must be squadrons coming back from patrol, Echo 2.
Yep, thanks.
Don't let any of them get away, Sabers. Kill them before they bug out and warn that super carrier what we're up to.
Dude. How's that dude alive? Nice!
Got it. Analyze all available data on that Corvette. Find a way inside.
Scans indicate a structural weakness surrounding a platform on top of the vessel.
Noble 6, set down immediately on that Corvette's topside landing pad. Noble 6, Savannah's countermeasures won't work forever. Find a way inside and permanently disable that cruiser's
I missed!
communications. As soon as we're sure the Corvette can't squat, we'll initiate uppercut phase 2.
You know you want me. Come on! You know, look at him. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Enemy comm relay is now offline.
Copy that. Halting countermeasures, diverting all power and personnel to weapons.
All right, Noble. Let's get that slip space bomb on board. 6, head for the hangar. Noble 5, meet him there.
Shit. I've never caught them down there before.
Six, go for those shield controls. I need
Pretty good, fucking thing.
Noble 6.
Oh yeah,
that
I
Corvette
believe it's the word they
super
use.
carrier. Head for the bridge. Find the nav controls. Savannah Actual. Can you hear me?
Frigate's gone, 6. Nothing we could do.
Noble, you're in deep with no cover. Get that Corvette moving and get the hell out of there! Move, Lieutenant. Put that Corvette on a refueling track to the supercarrier. Well done, Noble 6. Uppercut initiated. Corvette is underway.
6. Our ride out of here is taking heavy fire. Get back to the hangar. At your earliest convenience, Noble 6.
Not good ones. No, I got a 60 FPS monitor. 60. I run on 60 FPS on my PC. I can't run on unlimited, I stutter too much. So I actually lose time on the speedrun. Because unlimited makes you walk faster. Even if you're only getting 60 FPS. Out of cutscenes, that is. Fuck. Shit. We did good. Honestly, when I can play in like 240 frames, I will get world record. Because when I played on my brother's laptop, work laptop, and I was getting 240 frames, I remember playing through, and it was like I was playing in slow motion. It was so much easier to hit shots.
All available teams advance to Traxxas Tower. Evacuation will commence ASAP.
Copy, dispatch. What's the status of the tower pad?
It's probably copium, but that's what I believe.
Before it changes.
Copy, dispatch. 4-0 out.
My brother's self-employed.
Gotta be kidding. That's a negative.
And he's an engineer.
Kilo 26 is Kilo 40. Covenant.
So he has a very expensive laptop.
Final protected fire 1. Danger close. My command, over.
Copy, Kilo 40.
Just he needs it for CAD and stuff. Very powerful. It's computer-aided design for those who don't know what CAD is.
Copy, evac 7. Move to assist the evac. Over.
That guy coming down there is extremely rare. In fact, I've never seen it. Never, ever, ever seen it in my life. I don't mean it's never happened to me. I mean I've never seen it happen to anyone. There he is again. Wait, he wasn't one of those two? Who was he? Ah, I got followed. He was from the... He was a guy from the bottom floor. That explains it.
We're evacuating a group of civilians on the floor below you. As soon as they reach the cargo port, I'll turn the elevator back up.
Fuck.
Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position. Drop ships! Deploying to the courtyards! Watch your flanks!
Why are you shooting me, you bastard?
Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position.
Fuck, man.
Drop ships!
Alright, keep it together. Keep it together.
Watch your flanks!
Okay, he lived. Keep it together.
Okay.
I'm done, boys. Sorry. This. Well, no more speed runs tonight. I'm gonna do deathless runs when I come back tonight. But for now, I'm going to have a break because yeah, I need to go. I can't go for a run. I'm not allowed to do things with my lungs, but I'm gonna go do a workout or something physical or outside. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a good one.